Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another weekly dose of Tsukihime Remake, A Piece of Blue Glass Moon. And today is an exciting day, because last week we kinda got started on the CL route. It's not, the game doesn't officially call it the route yet, because I think it only starts after day 5, if it's anything like the arcade one. But we're basically there, I want to say. Like, I think this could already count that we're already on the route. So today, we're definitely delving deeper into it. In fact, today might be the day when the quote-unquote guidelines parts start. And if there is, there may have been a video, like a small disclaimer video before this explaining it. Because again, I've been saying it in these parts as well, and I will say it again. So once we reach that point, I will keep uploading these videos, but they will publicly be visible for a day, 24 hours. And after that, I'm just gonna unlist them. They won't be removed from the channel, but they will be unlisted. So the best way to find them always is to use the playlist. The playlist you can easily find is my Fan Plays TSUKIHIME playlist. So that will also have all of the videos, all the parts in order, including the unlisted videos of the CL route that are, you know, falling under the guidelines. So that is the best way to do it. And if you watch the disclaimer, if it was before this, I don't know yet, you will know about it anyway. So I'm not going to repeat myself too many times. But I just want to say, because you never know when it starts to happen. It could be today. It very well could be today. Okay. But yeah, without further yap, let's just jump right in and hopefully everything works out, because this is exciting. It's like all kinds of new content that I have no idea about. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Happy Sunday or weekend, or maybe even you're watching this on a Monday, or maybe some completely different day. I don't know. Oh yeah, so this was a thing. Shiki was in like the lowest point of his life, right? After slicing up good old Arcade, and he was about to just let himself, you know, pass away outdoors. Like he was like, he thinks he's like the most evil person of all time, and he was like ready to just let it go. But then our lovely senpai CL spotted him there, totally not because she was probably stalking him or something, and took him into her place because he didn't want to go back to the mansion. So now we spent the night there, I believe, and now we're just wakey. And it seems to be that we're getting immediately greeted by said senpai. Okay, so let's see. I awakened to a soft light. The steady hiss of the rain has long faded. Although the sky is still overcast, enough sunlight filters through the gray clouds to rouse me from sleep. Well, that's one way to rouse you from sleep as well. Well, what a way to wake up. Oh, he immediately probably remembers yesterday's happenings. Oh yeah, we get the pajama shot as well. And then it all comes back to me. I spent last night on CL's bed in her apartment. The night's sleep must have done me some good, because I shoot straight out of the bed. CL keeps smiling her usual smile, completely indifferent to my panic. My cheeks burn redder than ever. It's clear which of us is handling this situation like an adult. Just give her some curry and it'll be fine, dude. I have no way of knowing what the future holds, but if I'm lucky enough to have the opportunity, I want to make myself useful to her in some way, no matter how small. Hey Ryan, how you doing? Man, he's not even gonna stay for breakfast. SMH. Immediately bounces. Oh, so you guys are probably drooling at the AC. Whoever's experiencing heat right now and doesn't have one. It's not just CL that looks lovely. That thing on the wall as well, right?
そのあたりのお話は大丈夫だと思いますよ。
Does he that Nikke will collab with Persona? I did see that. Apparently it was leaked or something ahead of time. Ooh, a sudden chill runs up my spine.
電話したって先輩がうちに。
はい。遠野くんがうちに泊まることを伝えておかないと、ご家族の方たちが心配すると思って。
Oh.
ご迷惑でした。
Oh no. We're gonna get Wrath of Akiha part 22 or something. Oh no.
いや、それは。
Well. My voice wavers as the horror of the situation dawns on me. CL called my house and told its tyrannical mistress that her brother was going to spend the night with a teenage girl in her apartment.
困る。それはすごく困る。
True.
昨日とは違う意味で。
So he's probably still gonna die anyway. I guess the CL route was a lot shorter than I thought.
遠野くん、私の部屋に泊まったこと、そんなに嫌だったんですね。
Well, she's so clueless.
あ、いや、そういう意味じゃなくてですね。うちの家は時代錯誤というか、とにかく決まりが厳格なんです。
Classic.
俺が先輩のことを嫌がったわけじゃなくて。
いいです。言い訳なんかしなくても。
Oh no, she's so sad, bro.
私、やっぱりおせっかいでしたよね。あと夕ご飯、コンビニ弁当は女子力低すぎでしたよね。
She looks sadly down at her feet. Over the past few hours, she's become someone special to me, someone I deeply respect. Seeing her like this is the last thing I want.
本気で違います。おせっかいなんかじゃないです。俺は本当に感謝しています。先輩が介抱してくれなかったら、俺はまた間違えるところだったし。
Wow, the glazing.
コンビニ弁当もありだし、ベッドは緊張したけどすぐ眠れたし、今だってその先輩の顔が見れて嬉しいし、
Wow.
気持ちがめちゃくちゃ楽になってるんですから。
Smooth. I blurt out everything that comes to mind. And then I noticed the twinkle in her eye.
はい、そうですね。遠野くんはいつもの調子に戻ってくれました。昨夜は何があったのかは知りませんけど、こうして元気になってくれて嬉しいです。
She giggles, her puppy dog eyes from moments ago nowhere to be seen.
シエル先輩。
冗談ですよ。私だって遠野くんのお家に直接電話なんかしません。乾くんにお願いして。
she debated
昨
us.
夜遠野くんは乾くんの家に泊まったという電話をしてもらったんです。
That's kinda really genius.
よかった。それなら問題はないですけど。
Bad end avoided.
先輩、冗談きつすぎですよ。今のは本気で心臓が止まるかと思った。
はい。私、割と意地悪なんです。
Wow. What a tease, man.
ほら、好きな子っていじめたくなるじゃないですか。そ
Okay.
れと一緒です。
She's not even being subtle about it. Their crush, hang on, is she saying?
でも、確かにお家には早めに帰った
Just
方
change the
がいいです
topic? Wow.
ね。ちょっと待ってください。
She hands me a neatly folded shirt.
はい、どうぞ。朝のうちに洗っておきました。上着の方は乾ききっていませんけど。
あ、そっか。参ったな。何から何まで本当にお世話になりっぱなしで。
いいえ、これも役得です。弱気な遠野くんに頼ってもらえてラッキーでした。
No, but I assumed it's fine now, Spicy, because the excuse that she said that she had Ariko call the, mansion and say he was staying over at his place over the night. So I assume that's fine. So the absence doesn't really matter if he's, doing a sleepover with another fellow guy friend, I think the problem would be that if she found out it was with a girl. I know she's only trying to make me feel better, but I'm just happy that she cares. Well, he probably still should respect the curfew, so I'm cooked in that sense, I guess, but yeah. I take the shirt, step into the bathroom for a moment to change, then hurry to the door. Alright.
それじゃあ行きます。先輩。昨日は本当にありがとうございました。先輩が言っていた通り、俺に何ができるかはわからないけど、自分なりに償いってやつを真剣に考えます。
はい。それでは学校でお会いしましょう。
Wow. What a beautiful day. She sees me off with a smile. He thinks he's going to jail. Well, it's kind of a valid point, though, to be honest. He did slice up someone completely to death. So, you know, in real life, if you left it at that, you know it would be found out. So, you know, people would find out sooner than later. And then there would be an investigation, etc. So, I don't really blame the dude. Because he doesn't know at the time yet. So, yeah. Like, people would find out eventually since he didn't do any disposal or anything. And even if he did, people would still, like, if Arquid was a normal girl, people around her would notice that no one has heard about her from, like, ages. So at some point, there would always be notice. If she was a normal girl, that is. This very well may be the last time I'll ever see it. Someone is sure to have found the woman I killed by now. Perhaps the police are already at the mansion waiting for me. Yeah, exactly. But come what may, I'm done with running. In my heart, I thank Ciel for her smile, then set off for the Tono mansion. In brief, the mansion is the same as ever. Oh.
お帰りなさいませ、四季さん。
あやや、琥珀。
雨に降られるなんて、昨夜は災難でしたね。
Her cheerful smile greets me as I enter the lobby.
ただいま。琥珀さん？
ええ、朝ごはんですね。すぐにお支度しますから、居間で待っていてください。秋葉様も先ほど済ませたばかりですよ。
With a patter of footsteps, Kohaku bustles away into the west wing where, I recall, the kitchen is located. Sunlight streams through the windows, the faint sound of bird song drifts into the empty lobby. Things shouldn't be this calm. There's no sign that anyone has heard about yesterday's murder, let alone that the police have come by. I decide to head back to my room and change. You killed her in her apartment? Yeah, it was inside still.
おはようございます、四季様。
I don't think it was like close to the actual door itself. But they were still inside her place.
ああ、ついさっき帰ってきた。
Hisui is already in my room. Judging from her position by the windowsill, I'd guess she was letting in some fresh air.
翡翠、悪いんだけど、替えの上着ってあるかな？今着ているの、昨日の雨で濡れちゃって。
かしこまりました。すぐにご用意いたします。
With a bow, she leaves to find a replacement. New jacket, nice. Uh-oh. I enter the parlor to find Akiha sitting on the sofa, wearing an expression of quiet vexation.
あら、おはようございます、兄さん。いつの間にかお帰りになってたんですね。
There's no missing the trace of venom in her voice.
おはよう、アキハ。朝から機嫌が悪そうだな。
Yo, Leon, how you doing?
ええ、兄さんが頻繁に外泊をされる方だとは知りませんでしたから。機嫌を損ねているというよりは、呆れているんです。
I stand corrected. That's more than a trace. I'm being openly scolded.
まあ、体調を崩したのなら仕方がありませんけど。 乾さんという方は中学校か
The
らの友人なん
questioning
です
starts
ね。
immediately. Now there's a name I never thought I'd hear from her lips. Arihiko must have actually come through for me. But at the same time, I have this bad feeling. I can only hope he didn't say anything stupid. Yeah, that's a real concern, I would say.
まったく徒歩のくせに傘も持っていないなんて。
Yeah, I feel like that was the least of his problems.
その上川に流れていた子猫を助けるとか、ケーキ屋で泣いていた子供を助けるとか、喫茶店で起きた窃盗事件を解決するとか。
What was he
どこの
saying?
ミステリ小説ですか？
I don't know.
いえ、子猫を無視できなくてつい助けてしまったというのは兄さんらしくていい話ですけど。
ああ、いや。
What an eventful day, but for the wrong reasons. Did Arihiko just gobble together a bunch of recent headlines from the local news? Trust him to come up with such a shoddy cover story? Then again, Akiha seems to have bought it, so maybe basing it in fact lends some realism to the details.
大体ですね、学校を早退されるのなら連絡を入れてください。すぐに迎えの車を送って差し上げたのに。何に遠慮しているかは知りませんが、兄さんは遠野家の長男だと言ったでしょ。使えるものは何でも使ってください。そうでなくても兄さんは人より体が弱いんですから。昨日は突然の雨でしたから気圧の変化もあったのでしょうけど、あれぐらいで貧血を起こすなんて話になりません。一度主治医に診てもらうにしても、登下校は車で送らせた方がよろしいのではなくて。
大丈夫。アキラが気にするようなことじゃない。ちゃんと週1で病院には通ってるし、毎日車で送られたらそれこそ体が鈍るだろう。心配してくれるのは嬉しいけど、俺のことでそこまで神経質になるなよ。
そうですか。兄さんがそういうのでしたら無理には進めません。それと訂正しておきますが、私が心配しているのは兄さんの体ではなく遠野家の長男の健康ですので。
Wow, pretty cold. Akiha coolly shoots me down. I'm tempted to point out that those two things are one and the same, but swiftly think better of it.
チキさん、朝食の支度ができました。
Saved. Kohaku's cheerful voice echoes across the lobby from the dining room. Though we still aren't on good terms yet, my morning talk with Akiha is over for today. Is he the dragon and the cat anime? Probably not. What is that?
兄さん、その乱暴な言葉遣いはやめてください。
Whoa.
あまり改めてくださらないようでしたら、当主として命じることになりますから。
Her graceful lips form a small pout. That childish sulk, so at odds with her words, hasn't changed one bit over the years.
よし、元の調子に戻ってきたな。やっぱりアキハはそうでなくっちゃ落ち着かない。俺のことなんか心配しないでいいから。これからは気楽にしてろよ。
No, what is that coming out soon or something? I don't know what that is.
しつこいですね。私、兄さんの心配なんてしてません。
Whoa, that tsun tsun. She scowls and looks away. First episode yesterday? Oh, no, I didn't see anything though. I glance back at her fondly as I walk out of the parlor. Breakfast. Okay. Is it school tab? Oh, flashbang first. Ah, my eyes! Ah! Oh my. Hisui sees me off as I leave for school. She hands me my bag, pauses for a moment, then hesitantly opens her mouth.
出過ぎたこととは存じますが、質問をお許しください。
Oh.
昨夜はどうなされたのですか？
She knows something is off.
別に何もないよ。雨に当てられて貧血を起こしただけ。これからは気をつける。
責めているのではありません。ただ、今朝の四季様はひどく無理をしているように
Not
思いま
wrong.
す。どうかみちみちお気をつけくださいませ。
She bows a deep farewell. I've managed to act naturally enough to fool Akiha and Kohaku, but not Hisui, it seems.
気遣ってくれたのかな、翡翠。
She's hard to read at the best of times, but I can tell she's concerned about me. I thank her in my heart of hearts as I wave her goodbye. See ya! This is the last time I'll ever see this sight. My homecoming only lasted for 2 days in the end, but I should be grateful for the time I've
River,
had.
are you ready for Annie?
Yeah, sure. I don't really have any crazy plans, but yeah, sure. It's gonna be cool, yeah. Yo, Zulterin, 9 months though. Thank you so much. And welcome back to the Go Gang. Thank you, thank you. So he really thinks this is the last day he has until prison or something. If this day of execution can last just a little longer, I want to go to school and see my friends and teachers a final time before I have to leave them all behind. If I can say one last ordinary goodbye, if I can live out one last day with no regrets, that will be a better ending than I deserve. It's very bright again. Okay. My inner turmoil, notwithstanding, this morning is the same as any other. More and more school uniforms dot the streets as the closer I get to school. My legs feel like they're gonna quit at any moment, but I force them to keep walking. Hey, I'm walking here. I pass through the station square and continue towards school. I know this route well. I've walked it for 2 years. The school gates are just on the other side of this crossing. The light turns red, so I stop at the curb. I can see the school's perimeter wall across the street. Protected by the guardrails lining the sidewalk, a steady stream of students is headed for the gates. There's no one but Soya High students on these streets at this time of day. I think the last time this happened this is where he met Arquaid waiting at the school gates, right? But I guess we'll see if it happens again or not. At least there shouldn't be. And yet, through the rush of passing cars, I catch a glimpse of white. Oh, maybe. Aha, so it is the same. Okay. Well, that's pretty bizarre. Uh-oh. It's her. Ethereal, white, undeniable. Golden hair shimmering like the sun. Long thin eyebrows framing crimson eyes. Though I've only ever seen her once before, I could never mistake her. But this isn't possible. Yesterday I dismembered her with my own hands. Tore her to pieces. Rendered her to clunks or chunks of bloody flesh. Oof. So why? Why is this creature / woman I murdered so alive and whole and beautiful? The instant simpin'. Oh, this is now the same part, so it's gonna skip through this. Interesting. Well, I guess, yeah. It's still kind of somewhat shared before the route actually fully begins, right? Okay. So yeah, he's now running away from her, right? But she keeps chasing. So I guess we get the alleyway next, right? Is this gonna skip too? Or is anything gonna be different here? Seems to be the same. Okay, so this is the alleyway scene, and now she's like, hey, what's up? You wanna help me kill some vampires? So here is where you would make that choice, right? I believe. Yeah, I believe this is that, because it's still clearly... it wouldn't do the skip. Okay, now this is new text. It stopped just now. Okay. Interesting. I was so desperate over everything that happened. I was ready to find some way to atone for it all. Only to find the person I killed wasn't even human. Oh, that line was new? And now it skips again? Interesting. Oh, new again? But I hesitate before I can finish. Can I do this? I've already admitted my crime to myself, but I still haven't dared say it out loud. Oh, is this her asking him about it? Like if he wants to? Or is this different now? Some deep part of me is convinced that if I do, I can never go back to the life I had. Oh yeah, this is that. But...
そりゃ、何?
my tongue dries up in my mouth. My throat goes numb, begging me not to speak. But I can't run from this. It's something I have to face. I think someone who believed in me told me something similar once. If you truly want to live a normal life, then face your own sins. Face your own actions. Never ever look away.
そりゃ後悔してる。なんであれ。俺は人を殺してしまったんだから。
I wring my confession from my chest, just as I did last night in CL's apartment. I killed this woman. I killed her with no mercy for no reason, purely for my own gratification.
そのことを後悔も反省もできる。できるのなら。
If I could be permitted such a cheap gesture.
何度でも頭を下げる。でもそれは意味のないことだ。事実として俺はあんたを手にかけた。だから。
What I did was unforgivable. That she was somehow resurrected is no excuse. Tonoshiki murdered the very woman he sees before him. I am guilty of a violation of the highest order, of an act of unfathomable violence.
だからあんたは俺に復讐していい。俺が逃げたのはお前が怖かったからじゃない。俺は俺自身の行為から逃げていただけだった。
Slumped against the alley wall, I confess my sins to the empty air. It's as if I've finally woken up. I've spent the past day in a fugue, in a fragile transient dream, in a brief refuge from the reality of my own depravity. But now at last it's time to pay the piper. Nope. Oh, now it's just the same stuff again, I guess. There was no choice this time, was there? Interesting. I guess now that we're on the route, there's no choice. I think that would have already happened. Oh, no. It is the choice. Okay, it was just a bit later. I guess they were attacked first and whatever. Okay, let's do a save here again. Interesting. So I wonder, I assume this will matter. Like, should I pick no then? Let me look at the flow chart. Oh, no. Flow chart. Was there anything new here? Where am I right now? I guess, well, we already have both of these, so maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know. I'll just pick no and see what happens. It's probably gonna skip no matter what I pick here, but let's see. Yeah, okay. Well, frick it, let's just let it ride. Oh, copyrighted. Oh. Wait, so it plays the, does it still, am I still in the right route? Because it played the arc, that's same as then, right? That's the arc rate opening. Does it still play that in this too? Okay, okay, good. That's all I need to know. Okay, interesting. Okay, have I seen both of these? I have. Did one of them lead to a bad ending or something? Maybe not. I'll pick one here because it leads to seeing the girl. Maybe that matters. Forget, dude. Goodbye. Oh, it's new. Because it's CL memories. I think back to last night. Last night in CL's apartment when I confessed my crime and swore to atone for it. Am I just gonna abandon that oath right now that things have gotten dangerous? No, it was just that new part added to that. Let's go back to Bash. I think this spots the girl. Let's go through that. Oh, I died. Alright, this was a bad ending. Fuck. But I think I've already seen this one. Men. Fuck. Okay, so I think you're supposed to stay put. Okay, so I think we're just gonna have to pick the right choices as I did for the first time. I think that's what you do. My bad. Okay, yeah. Don't leave the freaking hotel, dude. Okay. I'm still gonna pick this one though. Because that seems to be fine. Okay. Don't leave the hotel. I think it's just bad. Ah, copyright jump scare again. Every time, dude. Oh my god. The same as in first notes. It's within 5 seconds. It's fair use, okay? I don't have to cut that out. Alright, I'm staying put. That ass ain't moving. We got one new line at least from the other thing, where he was reminiscing. Worth. Okay, is Vlov about to appear? I think he is, right? Oh my god. Fine, take my stupid glasses. Okay. This one didn't matter at all, right? Those were all the same. It was a trick question. Okay, I'm gonna do a new save here again, I think. Let's see, is one of these choices anything new? Well, seemingly no, but... Oh yeah, one of them gets you killed, right? But this choice ain't it, it's the next one, right? I think it's the next one. But maybe this leads into that. I think you should go outside, because again, I think the other one led to a bad ending. Like it was too late or something. Sure, I'm not gonna save for now. Okay. Well, it's day 5, so... What? Am I still okay? Let's see. Let's take a little look. See. Give me a second here. Oh. Let me do a save here. What does it say now? It's still... Oh, this is interesting. Huh, okay, I think we might still be fine. Because look, I did a save on day 5 and it doesn't say arc. I'm pretty sure it was day 5 where it changed. Now it would say arc rate route on the right. But it doesn't. So this should still be fine, I'm guessing. Okay, interesting. Because I'm pretty sure it was the start of day 5. Like after you save after day 5 when you're in arc rate route, it shows it. But now we're day 5, nothing. Okay, cool. Interesting. No proper start yet. We're still overlapping. We're hanging out. We're overlapping. Okay, is this a known choice as well, right? Yes. Yes. I'll do a save here because this is a bunch of choices, but I assume they're all the same mostly anyway. I have a feeling I know where this is going now. I think I know what's gonna happen actually. Because I remember when we fought Vlov, there were some black keys flying, so maybe that's where divergence happens. No need to spoil. I'm just guessing out. I'm thinking out loud. But okay. This might not matter. I don't know. But I did a save anyway, just in case we have to go back less, maybe. Oh, is this new? Oh, maybe is this different now? Wait, wasn't this a bad ending? Where the dudes found him and then sent him to that basement floor, and then he just died there because they were working for Vlov. Interesting. So this is different now? Because this is not skipping. Huh. Interesting. Sus. Okay. Well, I guess we will read through this then. Like these were the freaking traffickers for Vlov or whatever.
つーかほらこいつの脱制服宗谷の制服じゃんさっき捕まえた女と同じ交渉だし仲間じゃねえのかな
Girl, huh? With effort I managed to keep my cool. That girl must be someone else who came through here and recently by the sounds of it. I think it was mentioned on the dead end of this as well, but I don't think we ever saw a girl. But maybe this time.
確かに頭の緩そうな女だったしな。ええぜ、アルバイトだろ。連れて行ってやるよ。 勇敢な挑戦者1名様ご案内
The one called Haru presses the elevator button. Oh, Ryan, you just spoiled it, man. I thought it might be CL, but now I know it won't be her because you said she died and she didn't die in the route. Bro, come on. You're debunking my theories, bro. Come on. Mechanical whirring echoes in the darkness. The elevator at least has power. Like, you gotta realize, I don't know who this girl is, so I have a lot of wild theories whenever I see this. You clearly know who it is, so please don't say anything that would make me realize what it is, you know? It's more fun when it's all a mystery, you know? Like, I know you have hindsight and you want to talk about it, but again, just chill, because you have a very bad habit of slipping because you don't realize the POV of others. I think that's been a major issue with you. Like, you only remember your own POV. Because you have all the knowledge. I don't have most of the knowledge. So you gotta realize. Okay? So just please chill. No hints or anything. Unless I ask for it. I obey. Two men follow me in and press the elevator button marked B1. You got meatballs from IKEA? That's kinda bussin'. Wait, this is different, right? Oh wait, no. They rode the elevator too, right? They just kicked them out and then they went back up. I was like, they didn't ride it last time, but I think they did. Yeah, I think they just kicked them out at the bottom floor and then just went back up. Maybe. Did they ride the elevator? I don't remember. But they definitely didn't stay at the bottom floor, even if they did. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they just threw him in the elevator and then just stayed up. So this could be different as well. Haru doubles over with laughter. The elevator ride takes an oddly long time. It feels like it takes us about 4 floors underground before it stops. Ding. Oh, it's the MP voice, the sound effect. It's the classic. The door is his open, bathing me in a harsh light. The glare is too bright to see what lies beyond. All I can process is an unidentifiable stench. I peer into the brightness, reflexively covering my nose.
Hi!
Oh no, that doesn't sound good.
面白おかしく食べられちゃってくださいね
Oh. And a boot to the back propels me out of the elevator car. Oh, so they're gonna just leave now. Suddenly I'm weightless. The drop is much longer than the couple of meters I expect. Oh, really, no? Did they stop the elevator in mid-air? Yo, the pusos. Uh-oh. Ew, the sounds. I land in a pool of water beneath the elevator. I must have fallen about 5 meters. As my face breaches the water's surface, I see the elevator still hovering overhead. Haru, the one who kicked me out, leers down at me. First things first, I make for the edge of the pool. The water is viscous and cloudy. Just being in it could be dangerous. I swim the 10 or so meters to the bank and haul myself out. My mind and body are both reeling. I look around, my shoulders heaving as I gasp for air. Ooh. That damn light is so bright that I can hardly make anything out. All I can tell is that I'm in a relatively open space, with smaller paths branching off in all directions. The ground beneath my feet feels like stone. And then there's the smell. The stench of rotting flesh, of stagnant water, of urine, of feces. The reek of an underground reservoir gone hopelessly foul. Ew. I probably like gags. I would gag so easily with like smells. I look up with a start. I look up with a start at the sound of rushing air. I know what I just heard. Next comes the scraping of approaching footsteps. I look around, shielding my eyes from the light, and see... It's the ghouls, right? Figures that I can only describe as corpses shuffling into view. Their eyes are bloodshot, their muscles slough from their bones. Their clothes hang in tatters. A weak noise spills from their mouths, neither a sob nor a scream. They look exactly like the zombies I encountered in the alley. Except they aren't. Oh. My blood runs cold. Oh. That's what I see, what is coming in their wake. Only then do I understand which is alive and which is truly dead. Oh, so those are actually humans that are trying to escape still? That are running towards him, and then these are behind them? Oh, my warning would come far too late. They're all the way on the other side of the pool. I'm in no shape to swim that far in the few seconds I have. Oh no. No! A desperate scream cuts through the silence. A human scream. The scream of someone dropped down here just as I was and left to rot for days on end. The lights and sounds of the elevator have drawn them here in search of help, like moths to a flame. Like lambs to the slaughter. Oh my god, they're watching it? Dude, these two are fucked. Laughter rings out from inside the elevator. My head feels like it's about to split in two. Bile rises in my throat. The footsteps shuffle closer. My instincts scream that if I stay here, I'll suffer the same fate. Terror spurs me to a run. The elevator suspended 5 meters above the ground might be my only way out, but staying here is too dangerous right now. I dive blindly into the darkness of the nearest passageway. My heart cries out that it can't run any further. I slump to my knees. My legs feel like they're about to fall off. I rest my back against a slatted wall. Tilting my head back, I breathe cool air into and out of my burning lungs. Finally, I start to regain my senses. This is insane. What the hell is this place? The stench of oil and flesh and blood hangs thick in the air. A glistening layer of animal fat coats the walls. The path slopes gently but inexorably down, as though leading to the bowels of hell. Yeah, it's a very Nordic European thing, Guraden. I strain my eyes against the darkness. What I've been resting against isn't a wall, but a sturdy iron grill. Oh no. The bars of a prison cell. Tearing my gaze from the empty passageway, I look inside the cell to see... Wow, oversized maggots a meter long. Yo, the text is so freaking black, dude. Oh my god. The indistinguishable remains of once living creatures lying scattered on the ground, their limbs torn off to prevent them from escaping. Wow. A violent nausea washes over me, like I've been struck over the head with a club. A burning lump rises in the back of my throat. I can't. They'll smell it. It'll attract them to me. I slam my head against the bars to reset my brain. But it's not enough. This place is too much. I can't stay here. I can't spend a moment longer looking at this nightmare. My reason, my sanity, perhaps my very being. Some fundamental part of me is about to break. I have to get out as soon as I can. I'll go back to the elevator, sweet talk the guards somehow, convince them to take me back above ground. I smash my head against the bars once more, this time in anger. The pain helps me suppress my rational instincts. I feel sick. I feel sick. I feel sick. My own idiocy makes me want to vomit. Oh.
What?
Oh, X, thank you for the 7 months. So, welcome back to the Go Gang. Bah, indeed. Wow. I fight back the chill creeping up my spine with sheer scorn. I'm furious with myself. All this time I've been nothing but talk. I had all sorts of lofty ambitions. Exterminate the vampire. Save as many lives as possible. What's up, Gunholder? Yeah, Taha dropped a freaking nuke yesterday. That was pretty crazy. Only to run away, crying the moment I saw my enemy's true face. Ayo, though. Stella! Well, why not just add 10 more? Kurarin! Yo, thank you so much, bro. Hey, congrats to all the 10 lucky winners again. Welcome or welcome back to the Go Gang. Enjoy the subs courtesy of Kurarin. Thank you so much, man. You guys are really making the most out of that gift discount, huh? Thank you, thank you. Oh. What's this up though? It's basically just, you know, having some extra benefits, like you can use channel emotes, you get a badge depending on how long your sub is, you get ad-free watching, stuff like that. And you can also access my subscriber channels on Discord. It's like extra benefits for basically, you know, supporting the content. Put up a new sub goal. We probably should, but I haven't even done the one that we hit yesterday. But maybe we should think of something else as well. Maybe have a backlog at this point. Out of contempt for my own weakness, I smash my fist against the bars. Go on, take a good hard look at your own rotten heart. You're driven by self-importance, not righteousness. You thought your mystic eyes made you invincible, and you called that arrogance resolve. The noise is guaranteed to attract their attention. Even so, I continue beating my fists against the metal. Dozens of lives burned to ash in the hotel. Me, the lone survivor. Ads are the enemy of humanity. True. Ads would have threat against humanity trait. And my original sin at the root of it all. Oh, well there you go. Kurumi also got a sub now as well. Enjoy. Hey, welcome or welcome back to the Gao Gang. Thank you so much, Panzani, for that snipe. Oh, it's the first sub. There you go. You now have the bronze star. Enjoy. I was only trying to prove my usefulness so I could continue running from my guilt. Instead, I ignored Arquade's warnings, letting overconfidence fool me into thinking I was something I'm not. Yo, Silent, how you doing? Into thinking I could be helpful. I was a god-forsaken child trying to purchase forgiveness by ingratiating myself with the person I had wronged. Wow. I bite back the howl of fury rising in my chest. I hold back the tears of shame welling in my eyes. This is the price of my own naive decisions. I overestimated my abilities, misjudged my own character, let my inflated ego lead me into a vampire's lair. Until I accept that, I can't move forward. How long is that? Oh, one sub is always like 1 month, basically. That's, people can subscribe for longer amounts of time, or even gift longer periods, I believe. But as one sub is always like 1 month. I may just be forcing myself to put on a brave face, but I finally calmed down. He's calmed down. He's about to lock in, dude. All I can do now is keep going. I look back inside the jail cell I've been resting against. I stare at the walls packed tight with corpses. Naive though I might have been, I came here for a reason. Now I burn that reason into my brain.
ビビってる場合じゃない。そんなのは昨日の夜で終わっただろう。シキ。
So what if I'm a fraud? If I can't shake this feeling of survivor guilt, I'll just have to take it to the grave. If disgrace is the fuel I need to get myself out of this nightmare, I'll burn it to the last drop. That's all I have left to hold on to. I remold my hypocrisy into a facade of courage and take a firm step forward. I make my way down the hard stone passageway. My eyes have adjusted enough to the darkness to make out my surroundings. The floor gives off a faint luminescence. There are marks on the walls where torches have been placed. Whatever inhabits this place must light these corridors up after nightfall, although that isn't a particularly comforting thought. The passage goes on and on. While it looks straight at the first glance, it actually curves gently to one side. Side passages branch off periodically between the cells. They all look identical, confusing my senses of direction. My only reliable guide is the shallow incline of the floor. As long as I keep heading downwards, I know I'm making progress.
この通路、何かの周りを回ってるのか。
Oh, it's Uzumaki Monkagiga. It feels like an enormous spiral staircase, winding round and around some cylindrical space hidden on the other side of the wall. True silent. There's a lot of fancy words in this translation. If the floor the elevator led to was B1, I must be several floors underground by now. I hear what sounds like wind, but there can't be any airflow down here. The murmur of a human voice then, or more likely, air expelled from a formerly human throat.
いる。
Uh-oh.
この先に。
It's Left 4 Dead now. I swallow hard. I take my knife out of my pocket with one hand, keeping the other on my glasses. He has to do the anime glass fixes after all. He's like, you know, doing this. You gotta do that to gain like +5 power every time you do it. It's a rite. A ritual. There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to run. Over and over I tell myself the same thing. I know now how dangerous it is to face a vampire in open combat. But I have to press on anyway. I prepare to spur my petrified legs into motion when... Flashback. Oh, someone's alive. Oh, gotta go. I don't know whether I could act on thought or impulse. I only know that in that moment my instincts win out over my fear. A shrill noise echoes from further down the corridor. A woman's scream. The floor is slippery with congealed grease. I burst from the narrow corridor into an open space. I glance around the room, quickly taking in its layout. A large chamber, 6 meters across and just under 2 meters high. And there... Oh! It's freaking Noel! Oh my god. Oh shoot. My brain struggles to process the information it's receiving. I know this woman, but there's no time to wonder why she's here. There's barely a meter separating the zombies' gnashing teeth and Miss Noel. I can't stop. The zombies are clustered around her, their backs to me. 4 more meters, 2 more seconds until I reach them. I'm not gonna make it, am I? I tear off my glasses as I run. At the same time, I position my knife in front of my chest. Their lines of death are... there, on their necks. I have to kill them. That's the only way I can save her. Ooh, it drops. My knife plummets through the air, changing course at the last moment. It slices not through the zombie's neck to end its undead life, but through a line along the arm it has extended towards Miss Noel. This is not a conscious decision. This is the reason of the human known as Todoshiki, taking command even after his thoughts have given out. Okay, let him cook. How naive can I be? They're only zombies, so I'll have no problem killing them. I didn't have the first idea what I was talking about. Living, undead, it doesn't make a difference. I'd still be killing something that looks human, that looks like me. I never realized that notion would disgust me so deeply, so viscerally, to the point that my knife would falter.
嘘、四季君。
先生、こっち。
As the zombies turned towards me, I slipped past them and grabbed Miss Noel's arm. A hand stretches after us, grasping for its fleeing prey. My knife slides effortlessly along the line written on its rotten skin.
今の何？ナイフで切ったの？
I like that she looks so surprised, but interesting.
っていうか君本当に四季君？夢じゃなくて？
いいからこっち。逃げます。
I dive into a nearby passageway, dragging Miss Noel by the hand. The zombies' footsteps echo behind us. I push myself harder, trying to outrun them. The urge to vomit assails me as I run. I desperately try to ignore the sensation lingering in my knife hand. If this is my reaction to severing a zombie's arm, cutting off a head would have left me paralyzed with shock.
もっと早く走って。追いつかれたら殺されるから。
って先生、暴れないで。あと黙って。声を立てると他のゾンビを呼び寄せる。
痛い。もっと優しく握って。もっとしっかり握って。引っ張って。もう走れない。私もう走れない。助けて。
Alright. Miss Noel breaks down as we continue to run. Not that I can blame her. This nightmare would drive anyone half mad. How many times have I thought myself that it would be easier to give up and let it all be over? That said...
やだ。お家に帰る。タクシー呼んでタクシー。あとコンビニでプリン買って。
Priorities, though? You think an adult could do a better job of keeping it together?
ああ、もううるさい。後で買ってあげますから。今はこれで我慢して。
Oh, is she blocking her mouth? I pull her close and jam a finger into her mouth. I have to stop her from speaking somehow, and covering her mouth would make it hard for her to breathe. Bruh. Naturally, she bites down hard. Her teeth stab into my finger near the first joint. Bruh. Well.
叫びたいのはこっちです。とにかく走って。
Half carrying, half dragging a struggling Miss Noel, I duck into a side passage. Alright. Oh, I didn't mean to press auto. I watch and wait, holding my breath. The footsteps pursuing us have died away. While these zombies can keep pace with a human, they aren't always so agile. They're fairly sluggish most of the time. They only speed up when they sense prey, and their detection range seems small. I'd give it 10 meters at most. As to whether they rely on sight, hearing, or something else, they're the only ones who know, and they don't seem inclined to share.
もういいよ先生。ごめんな、乱暴だった。
You know what this view always... Because this is not the first time we see this CG of these, like, passageways. You know what this always reminded me of? Like Oblivion and Skyrim and shit, you know, those catacombs. Anyone else? This always reminded me of those kinds of caves and layouts. Very similar stuff.
あいつらもういないみたいだから。
Yeah, a bit of Dark Souls as well, yeah. I remove my hand from Miss Noel's mouth and look around. I want nothing more than to find a corner to hide in myself, but I stay calm to reassure her.
いない。安全なのここ。
とりあえずはです。ここにいる限り安全はないと思います。俺も落とされたばっかりでわけがわからないけど。ってそうだ。先生
Yeah,
はどう
now
し
you
て
can ask some real questions. Oh. Before I can finish my question, she slams me against the wall.
いやよ。どうして安全じゃないの？安全にしてよ。私は生徒指導に来ただけ。女の子限定の怪しいアルバイトだって聞いたらほっとけないでしょ。残業なんて柄じゃなかったけど、たまたま目の前でうちの子が連れて行かれちゃったら放っておけないじゃない。
That's one terrified face. I still assume she's mostly acting, but she's doing a pretty good job at it. Wow.
先生、落ち着いて、静かに。
I'm not gonna use that in the thumbnail. It's a bit too sus.
ねえ、どうして？おかしすぎる。意味わかんない。どうしてデパートの地下にこんなところがあるの？どうして死体が動いているの？どうしてこんなものが今まで発見されなかったの？それに、おかしい。
Sus?
どうして？あなたはそんなに平気なのよ。
Her fist slam against my chest with a thump. She stares at me wildly, tears streaming from her eyes.
それは
I came here knowing full well it was a vampire's lair, so,
ねえ、怖くないの？いっぱい死体の山。まっとうな人間なら正気でいられない。慣れることなんてできるはずがないじゃない。
My breath catches in my throat. Miss Noel may be in hysterics, but she's pointing out my aberrance with chilling precision. This is a place that should not be. An ant nest of catacombs crawling with corpses come to life. Where the living are eaten alive. Where the dead are stacked into prison cells. Behold, this is hell. A darkness anathema to life. Human beings burdened with reason cannot hope to stay sane in such a place. Any normal person would go crazy down here, devolving into a gibbering wreck as mindless as the dead that roam its halls. Just a normal Dark Souls location, true. It's just a normal day.
ほら、そうでしょ。私が普通なの。正しいの。ここで平気な人の方が初めからおかしいの。
Crazy? I was crazy once. Her eyes burn with hatred. For a hot second I find myself agreeing, but another moment passes and I reconsider. She's wrong. I'm not sure how to express it, but she is. I can feel it.
違いますよ、先生。確かに、俺はちょっと事情が違うけど、
There you go.
先生はそこまでやけにならないでください。息を吸って、落ち着いて。先生なら耐えられます。たとえここが地獄でも、先生みたいな真っ当な人間だから耐えられるんです。
At last I put it into words. This is why human beings have developed reason to face the horrors of reality. Our reason isn't meant to destroy us. It's our weapon when life forces us into battles too great for us, or so someone taught me a long time ago. How ironic, to be repeating advice that I couldn't follow myself.
だから大丈夫。落ち着いて、ノエル先生。
無理。私たち、ここで殺されるの。さっきはたまたま助かったけど、同じように殺されちゃう。
She continues to protest, but the hate has left her tear-filled eyes. Although she hasn't realized it herself yet, she's beginning to calm down.
じゃあそのたまたまを続けましょう。 今は俺と先生2人もいるんです。助け合えばなんとか。
でも1人も2人も変わらないってば。だって私さっきまで2人だったんだから。
Oh no. Oh no, aware. Is she trying to say she was here with someone else?
ちょっと待って。すみません、聞き忘れてました。そもそも先生はどうやってここに落とされたんですか？
それはうちの制服の女の子がニット帽子の2人組と話してて、デパートに入っていって立ち入り禁止の札を無視して8階に上がっていったから、何してるのって呼び止めたらエレベーターに入れられて。
Her story is almost the same as mine. The two men we encountered must be the vampires' henchmen, scouting out innocent people to send to their deaths.
それでおかしな広間に連れて行かれて、一緒にいた女の子が
Oh no.
おとりになって私を逃がしてくれたの。
That sounds pretty bad.
そうだった。自分が捕まるから先生は逃げて助けを呼んでって。四季君どうしよう。私さっきまで怖くてあの子のことを忘れてた。
もう一人いたんですね。
My brain, which has been on cooldown ever since we got away, suddenly flips back to high alert.
それはいつ？
ほんのちょっと前。30分。1時間。あれどのくらい前だったかな。ごめんなさい、わかんない。
I rack my brain for all I'm worth. What should I do? What can I do? Why did I even come here in the first place?
その広場の場所はわかりますか？
四季君、何考えてるの？もしかして戻るの？下に？いや、ダメだってば。あのゾンビ10体や20体じゃなかったんだから。それよりもう間に合わないし、そもそも助ける算段とかあるの？
その子を助けられるかどうかはわかりません。でもまだ生きているのかだけは確かめないと。
I take a deep breath to steady my nerves. Then I pull away from Miss Noelle and look down the gentle slope of the corridor. Down there, she said. So there's a good chance that the chamber I'm looking for lies at the bottom of this passage.
行くの？私は行かない。行かないわよ。
ごめん、先生。できればここで待っていてください。一緒に来るよりは危険は少ないです。
無責任。それ無責任よね。男の子なんだから私を守ってくれるんじゃないの？
Right.
っていうか私を助けに来てくれたんじゃないの？
すみません。それがそうじゃないんです。これ使ってください。
I hand her my knife for protection. Wait, is that smart though? Huh? Truthfully, I doubt anyone but me could fend off a zombie with its Maya's blade, but it might give her some peace of mind.
ナイフ？これただのナイフ？でも四季君はどうするの？他に武器あるの？
なんとか見繕います。
That's kind of scary.
しばら
dude.
く待っても戻ってこなかったら先生だけで逃げてください。
I pressed the handle of the knife into her hand and set off. I wish I could do more, but that's all the help I can offer.
もう待って。行くから。私も行くから一人にしないで。そもそもこんなナイフ一本じゃ足りないし。はい、四季君にお返しします。
No. Miss Noelle grabs my wrist, forcing the knife back into my grasp before wrapping herself firmly around my arm. Her message is clear. You're not getting rid of me that easily.
わかりました。
Yeah, that's probably
正
smarter,
直言う
honestly.
と嬉しいです。先生がいてくれると俺もほっとします。あとはできるだけ音を立てないようにお願いします。
立 立てない。任せて。ちゃんとついていくから。
I squeeze her hand tightly. Now that I've gotten her involved, the least I can do is assuage her fears.
いいけど、四季くん、勇気あるのね。
It's the Noel route after all.
ないです、全然。やばそうだったら逃げます。じゃあ行きます。足元、気をつけて。
Okay. We proceed down the passage quickly but quietly. Part of me wants to sprint as fast as I can, but that would only alert the zombies. Holding our breath, we descend into deeper darkness. Oh. Is that a lid? I like that it almost looks like a crescent moon. Symbolism. Whoa, what the hell is this place? Oh, hello. It's the girl. This is kinda sus. What I see before me almost defies belief. A 40-meter tall hollow beneath the earth. Who built this place? A floor carefully polished to a mirror sheen. A domed ceiling held aloft by a ring of pillars. Gray sunlight filters through an opening in the center of the roof, like Jacob's ladder descending through the clouds. And directly below, bathed in its sullen glow, is a bed of cold stone. A young girl lies motionless atop it. Oh, surrounding her are countless zombies. A quick count suggests that there are at least 30 gathered in the chamber. They shuffle to and fro around the bier. Or bier. Is Jacob right? Maybe, I don't know. I know the term, like what it means, but I don't know how to pronounce it. None of them appear to be getting too close to it. It must have some special significance to them.
生贄あれ生贄なの
Neither of us dare enter the chamber. We stay hidden in the safety of the passageway, watching. The zombies are too preoccupied with the altar to notice us. The situation is a far cry from anything I was expecting, but at least that's one thing I can be grateful of.
あそこまで60メートル近くあるな。
The girl is too far from me to make out her face, but I can tell she's alive. For one thing, there aren't any bloodstains on her uniform. She seems to have been laid unharmed upon the bier. If I had to guess, I'd say a feast is coming and she's the main dish. Oh.
ここまでね。あんなのどうやっても助けられない。戻りましょう、四季くん。
Wow.
ここ
What a
で見てても
teacher.
誰も文句は言わないわ。
I hear Miss Noel's voice come timidly from behind me. I grit my teeth at the inescapable reality of the situation. Every word of what she is saying is correct. If I keep to the wall and stay out of the zombies' range, could I save her? But even if I get there, what then? Do I pick her up and run? All the way back here? That's practically impossible. I'm not superhuman. I'm not Orion. I need to be realistic about what I can manage. Would that really be impossible? I have a weapon I can fight back. Is running away really all I'm capable of? What I'm trying to do is practically impossible, yes. But there's daylight between practically impossible and impossible. And even the smallest chance to save her life is still a chance. Dude, this is a Shiro mentality right here.
ちょっと、四季くん。
先生は通路の方に隠れて、柱に隠れながらできるだけ近寄ります。
やめなさいってば。真っ青な顔で震えながら何言っちゃってるの？
As I stare at the center of the chamber, I bury the hesitation I still feel. I didn't come here to risk my life saving this girl, or anyone at all. I come to this place to kill its vampire master and end his reign of terror. But I can't just leave someone to die. It's inconsistent, contradictory. Even my ideals are a half-baked mess. But so what?
そりゃ怖いです。でも今はこれが正しいに決まってる。
He's gotta do what he's gotta do. I'm going to save a human being by killing something that looks like one. I know that I'm still deluding myself, that I just want to prove my usefulness, that this is nothing more than an excuse to flee from my guilt. In all of this, I've seen enough that I can no longer deny my own failings. But I still want to do what I can. If I turn tail now, I'll be nothing more than a murderer, a wretched being incapable of atonement. I remove my glasses and fix my gaze on the death scrawled across the zombie's skin. I need to write myself a quick memo. Something I remembered I have to do later. Okay, there we go. Good. Agony lances through my skull like a hairline fracture. With a deep breath, I suppress the pain and make for the nearest pillar. Oh. Oh no, what did you do? You idiot! In a split second, I make my decision. As the clatter rings out across the chamber, I break into a sprint. I have to take out my immediate obstacles before the zombies turn around and discover the source of the noise, and us. I have no other choice. Using the pillars as cover won't work anymore. Now that they know we're here, my best chance is to make a beeline for the altar. I reach the finish line of my headlong dash. I lean against the altar, gasping for breath. My clear and conscious acts of murder make my stomach turn, but I swallow back the nausea. I hold my knife, the knife with which I just severed multiple lives, in a reverse grip. A chorus of moans rises behind me as the zombies finally detect the intruder. There's no time to look back. I gently lift the schoolgirl, whose face I don't recognize, up into a sitting position. I don't like the idea of slapping her, but if I can't wake her up somehow, neither of us are getting out of... Wait, huh? Hello?
Hi.
Wait a minute. A surprised yelp escapes my mouth. Apparently this girl has been conscious the whole time. Oh, she has a sprite too. Oh. Well, her voice falters as she looks up at me with uncertain eyes. There's no time for explanations. I take her hand and help her to her feet. Good, it looks like she can walk. The only problem now is breaking through the blockade of zombies around us. For now, they seem content to watch us, keeping their distance from the altar. But how long will that last? We can't stay here forever. I have to create an opening big enough for the both of us. And the only way to do that is to take the initiative. Oh. Okay. Well, the cat's out of the bag, I guess, for this one too. Yeah. Acting. Oof. A sickening thud echoes across the chamber. The body sails skyward like a carelessly thrown garbage bag. I briefly register it as one of the zombies by the entrance. Before the sight of the woman I thought was my teacher steals my attention. Hello. Oh, they got the garb on and everything. Damn, so Shiki fucked it up for them? Oh no. She couldn't take it anymore, dude. Oh no. Womp womp.
いうか1回程程度の雑魚が私のお気に入りに手を出すなんて言語道断
I guess even she has her limits.
見てて四季君スーパー懺悔タイムの始まりだから
The wink with the tongue. Okay, it's back. Thumbnail. Can I put this? I'll take it as an option, but I'll try and find a better one because I'm not sure if this is a bit spoilery because you can even see like the lines. But I don't even have any options yet for this part. Her long-handled weapon roars through the air, generating a great gust of wind. Oof. With her teacher's clothes somehow having transformed into a nun's habit, Ms. Noel sets about laying waste to the horde of zombies. Dude, he's like, what? I stand slack-jawed. She leaves a trail of gore in her wake as she dances from foe to foe. With a gleeful smile, with shining eyes, with the skirt of her habit flaring as she twirls. Her every movement is a performance for my benefit. She even finds the time to blow me kisses. Would it kill her to act her age? Well, lady, focus on your job, please. But her valiant or perhaps just attention-seeking efforts draw the zombies' attention away from the altar.
ほら四季君こっちこっち先生の後ろに隠れてて
Miss Noel continues her rampage, undeterred by the gathering zombies. She makes her way to the altar, pulverizing dead bodies left and right. Her weapon is a steel spear almost 2 meters in length. The business end terminates with a double-edged blade, like the head of a battle axe. I know what this is. A halberd.
汚い血と油でべったり
Fusion of spear and
これだから
axe.
人気がないのよやっぱり蹴散らすならカラカラなるスケルトンが最高よね
She cleans the gore off her weapon with a dismissive flick. It must really be the metal it looks like. Even at a glance I can tell that it's far too heavy for her slender arms.
いや先生一体何者ですか
いいじゃない細かいことは今は先生に甘えちゃって私こう見えて結構強いんだから
With an almost liberated glee, she plunges back into the fray. Flesh tears, limbs fly. Halberd anti-camera weapons. Well, it makes sense since spears are to begin with, and that's what they originate from, right? The zombies who flee are met with crushing iron. The zombies who advance are skewered with needle-like blades. Even with the living dead all around us, the sight of Miss Noel strikes me as the most abnormal thing of all.
シスターは趣味じゃなかったんですか
Maybe more of it than a side gig.
趣味でやってるのは先生の方なの
There you go.
いいからそこにいてサクッとお掃除を済ませちゃうわ
I yell after her, but to no avail. Deaf to the world, she dives into a larger group of zombies, slaughtering any and all that come within reach. I realize that someone is squeezing my hand tightly. It's the girl from the altar, nervously watching the battle unfold.
ごめん意味わかんないよ
Yeah, imagine being this girl.
俺も本当にわからないんだけどあの人は大丈夫だよここにいるゾンビ全部より先生の方が強いと思う今は動かない方がいい
I let go of her hand. There's no telling what we might stumble into if we ran away. Better to stay here by the altar and wait for Miss Noel to finish her extermination. A chill runs up my spine. It's cold. I'm not just imagining it. I can actually feel the temperature plummeting. Oh no. I look down to see frost forming on the floor. Oh, is it lava? Oh no. As the chamber grows colder, the zombies grow more and more agitated, almost as though they're afraid of something. Oh, the master is in the house. Oh no. Oh look, it's like a ritual thing. The circle is filled with blood, with the etchings. Only now do I see it. The blood of the mangled zombies flows along the grooves in the floor, forming a sigil-like pattern. Dude, it's some kind of a magic circle, oh no. Like a catalyst and a ritual to call forth some infernal demon.
Noelle sensei!
Oh, hello. Oh, it isn't me who calls out, but the girl next to me, ayo. But her cry goes unheeded. The woman in the nun's habit, drunk on bloodlust, is blind to everything but her prey.
未熟者止まりなさい。周囲に注意が。
She's church too, I guess? Oh my god. Finally, she notices. Just in time for her and the zombies she was pursuing. Oh, the flames. To be engulfed in the great ball of flame that bursts out of the passageway.
Noelle sensei!
It happens in an instant. A wall of blue fire bursts through her like a freight train. It's the same blue glow I saw at the hotel that consumed nothing but human flesh. But just as it's about to swallow her... oh. It transforms into a crimson hand that drags her back towards the passageway it came from. Oh no. Oh no, it's a new CG and it is love. There in the doorway stands a vampire. Oh my god. That would be like a giga spoiler thumbnail. But that would never be able to do that. Nah, that would be way too spoilery. Vlov, the fiend who torched the hotel and drank the blood of its patrons. Once more he clutches a helpless woman to his breast. Oh no. Overconfidence. Oh no. She screams from within a prison of blue fire. The zombies around her have been reduced to ash, but she is unscathed. There's no mystery as to why. Is he wearing a mask? No, it's just his mouth open. If her flesh burns, her warm blood will evaporate with it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Her screams fill the chamber. The uninviting skin of her nape peeks through a tear in her habit. All I could do is watch as the vampire's fangs close over it from behind. Ooh. My senses sharpen. Time freezes. I won't make it. I can't. They're too far away. Anyone, even the girl beside me, could see that. It's a simple fact. Running to save her won't accomplish anything. By the time I get there, it'll all be over. I can't believe I'm saying this, but oh my god, it's a choice. Oh my god. Oh, hello! Hello now. Well, well, well. It was at the start of the day, but hello. Okay, interesting, interesting. Oh. Well, I'm obviously gonna try at least, but let's see. This could be a wrong choice too, but I will pick this one. Try to save Noelle. I can't just stand by and watch. The thought of a woman falling prey to a vampire galvanizes me. Although the reason is lost to time, that particular sight fills me with fury. My legs reflexively break into a sprint. Breathing becomes a secondary concern. Someone's fingers snatch at me, trying to hold me back, but they're too late. Before a single conscious thought enters my head, I am running. But they're so far away, and my legs are so slow. The vampire's mouth splits apart like a carnivorous plant. From collarbone to nape, he clamps down on her like an enormous leech. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Her body shudders. A sucking noise fills the air. Lifeblood being drained dry. The slurping of the vampire's vulgar feast echoes through my brain. Oh, the gulping noises though. Oh. Oh no, PTSD. Hotel. And my mind shatters. This will be the second time. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? I'll wipe you from the face of the earth, you walking corpse. Before I know it, I'm close enough to touch them. Love doesn't even register my presence. A single lowly human is far beneath his notice. He is too focused solely on the woman in his arms, on slaking his thirst. Oh, perfect. I take his left arm. It's not his life, but it'll do. Oh. His neck is too far, and the woman in his clutches blocks me from his heart. So I sever the arm, holding her upright instead. Ooh. She and the dead limb fall to the ground as one. Out of the corner of my eye, I see that she's still breathing. Ooh. Hello. My impossible cut rekindles the vampire's awareness of the world around him. Oh. His remaining arm reaches to the side and swings down towards me. His reflexes are incredibly quick. Ooh, locked in. But his attack is too crude. I'm merely human movement. He'll never catch me like that. If I drop low, maintaining my momentum. His claws rake my hair as they pass overhead. It's too far to his neck, not much closer to his chest. But there's nothing to stop me from plunging my knife into the line along his right flank. He's confused. A spray of crimson, blood that is not my own. It doesn't bisect him as I'd hoped, but it's a clean cut. Where my knife has passed, his flesh is truly dead. Barring some means of true resurrection, this wound will never heal. I can finish this. I dart around him, repositioning behind his back. He still doesn't understand exactly what I've done to him. My eyes can kill him, truly kill him, right here and now. A cold elation grips me. The chill rising in my legs sends shivers through my body. The screaming of my ankle tells me I'm alive. This next moment will decide everything. Now's the time. Oh my god, it's another choice. Finish to back off? I feel like finish is too obvious. I'm gonna actually assume 2 is correct, but let's see. I'm gonna back off. This could be, I feel like it's too obvious. This is a secondary choice of this. Okay, even if it's a bad choice, frig it. Let's try. Okay, let's do it. It might be a bad choice though. It's time to finish this. I'm ahead of him by the slightest margin, the span of a single breath. But that's all I need. One step closer and I'll slice through the lines across his chest. Immortality is a fool's delusion. Nothing alive, no matter how powerful, can escape death's embrace. Oh no. Oh no. He's fully frozen in an instant. But my knife never connects. As my final step lands, all warmth drains from my body. My circulation stalls, my muscles freeze. Oh no. My breathless gasps tear my throat and mouth apart. Oh my god. Damn. The vampire says something, but I can't make it out. I've lost my hearing, along with all feeling in my limbs. Only my eyes are still unharmed and functioning. I glare at him with pure hatred, but the lines have faded from his skin. Oh, even his eyes are fucked now. The fingers of my knife hand fall to the ground in pieces. Oh, he's about to shatter and die. Oh no. Crack. The sound of shattering glass echoes through my body. I hear it not through my eardrums, but in my very bones. Ooh. Oof. Ah. I can no longer see anything. There's nothing but swirling white. A howling blizzard raging eternally around me. Rip. Oh my. I knew it. I freaking knew it, dude. I knew it. Yep. I knew it, dude. It was too... Why would there be a secondary choice? Why test the resolve there? Is this guidelines already? I will have to put out the thingy before this video comes out then, and then this will be the first unlisted thing. I remember a lot of these thingies being... oh, this is not one? Oh, it's only after the... oh, it's by only after the opening part, right? Okay. So maybe today is still like the last maybe time we can do these without this like the unlisting. Teach me!
皆さんこんにちは。降り注
Was this
ぐよう
number
なトラブル
13?
の中
The unlucky
一生懸命
13,
な
dude?
遠野くんを応援する人気コーナー。教えてシエル先生、待望の第2部開始です。
Thumbnail. True. I'll take this as an option. I've never seen her so excited before. Let's see if we can capture one. Oh, that's good with the lines.
月姫もいよいよ後半戦。いえ、ここからが本番と言っていい
Just
で
to
しょう。
begun.
その熱中度、満足度はアルケイドルートのおよそ2倍。いえ、
Triple the excitement. Yeah, she's not biased at all. Nah, I'll take this one too because this one doesn't have the lines. Oh. Well, she's not having it though. Well.
クリティカルコネクト。こんな奇襲も買わせないとはがっかりです。
Well.
我が世の春が来たとか思いましたか?
Have I heard the OPH for ZL? Maybe a long time ago, but I don't remember it at all. I know Seimesen pretty well, the opening to Arcades, right? Because that was on my... I've had it on my playlist ever since the trailer to this came out, which used Seimesen, and I think this song came out at the same time as well. But I haven't really heard the CL one. And if I heard, I remember nothing about it, so...
何事もいけると思った時こそ脆いんだよにゃ。足元がおろすっていうか。皆さんもそのあたりライブで痛感しているのではないでしょうか。防寒対策なしで冬将軍ブローブに近づくなんてもっと。
Yeah, just wear a coat and that's all good.
敵は常に超質ぶっ破しているような暴れキャラ。一撃。
I like that they're talking like this is like a fighting game or something.
君よ、猫のように気まぐれに戦え。クソが体当りした。
She's alive.
やってくれましたね、この猫型生物。ですが、浮かれていたのは事実です。ここから新ヒロインによる新ルートが始まる。
I like that in the Japanese there she called Neko Arc a cat-like life form.
私の必殺ブローを食らって
Dude, look at her eyes. It's Monka Giga.
今の100均で売ってるお菓子の箱すら一撃でポシャる威力。
We're gonna have a CL mode, right? I don't remember if we do have any.
さて、
You need to ask Seth to add some.
は聞き流して。
I'm sure he would
本
do
題に
it,
入
of all
りたいと思
people.
います。今回の原因は自分の力を過信しすぎたことですね。
Overconfidence is a slow and
ど
insidious
の君は
killer.
普通の男の子なんですから、どんなに調子が良くても危険地帯に長いはいけません。いけると思った時こそ相手だけでなく自分の状態も確認して。言ったよ。もう私が言ったよそれ。例えるならグローブは見えない毒をまき散らしているようなもの。炎はもちろん低温もまた人体にとっては脅威です。ですので常にヒット&アウェイを心が。
Yeah.
言ったよ。
I think I get
それももう
what she's
私が言
saying.
ったよ。
Yeah. Oh, お前はもう死んでいる。
私の体が持ち上がるよ。
Teleports behind you.
そう、このように一撃入れたらぶっ飛ばして距離を取りましょう。それができたら苦労はしない
Art Neko arc is blasting off again. Frickin' MP time, dude. Alright, so we're gonna... I think my first choice was probably correct. I think we're just gonna load into the top choice now and back the frog off. Back off. Okay. I take a gasping breath, feeding my blood the oxygen it craves. I'd almost forgotten about the searing heat surrounding Vlov. Getting too close to him would be suicide for most living things. I saw that for myself in the hotel. But it's too late. Blue flames have swallowed my foot. I can't feel anything below my ankle. Uh-oh. Gotta get away. I try with all my might to fling myself to the side, but it's no use. My fate was sealed the moment my ankle screamed out seconds ago. Oh no. I haven't burst into flame, but whatever this is, it's crippling all my bodily functions. I raise my head to find a blood-soaked mantle before my eyes. The vampire swipes his right hand down towards my face. I've messed up. It's the same crude strike, no faster than the last time, but I've gotten slower. I can't dodge it, I can't move, I can't do anything. He's gonna grab my head and squash it like a tomato! Ooh, things are flying, but then a barrage of gunfire from the sideline saves me from an unseasonable harvest. Oh, Ira, 53 months. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the Go Gang. Good morning. How you doing? Bullets, or more likely rockets, if I were to guess. They must be what other kind of projectile could have propelled Vlov 30 meters across the room. Whatever that was, it brought me some time. I have to get back on my feet while I can. It's no use, my legs still won't move. My shoe is stuck to the floor as though melted in place. My exhausted body begs for oxygen. I can't take a single step. Meanwhile, across the room, the vampire rises calmly to his feet, raising his hand before him. Ooh. This really is the end. Filled with terror at my imminent death, I shut my eyes. There's no heat? Oh! I opened my eyes to find the girl from the altar standing in front of me. Before her, the vampire's fire has stopped in its tracks. No, that's not quite right. It's being repelled. The tongues of flame are glancing off of some invisible wall, leaving the two of us unharmed. Whoa. She faces down the raging inferno without so much as flinching. I want to call out to her, but my foremost concern right now is Miss Noelle.
待って、動かないように。ノエル先生なら無事です。そのままでいれば目を覚まします。
Interesting. Her voice takes me by surprise. I was too preoccupied to notice before, but this time I make the connection. Yeah, that's what I thought when I heard that. When she woke up, you maybe saw my reaction. I was like, oh, but it wasn't like because after that we saw the sprite. That voice just sounded familiar to me. So I was like, am I tweaking here? Am I tweaking? Did they just use the same VA for another character? But no, they did a little thing there. Well, I guess it would make sense that it would be both Noelle and her, you know, doing the covert operation. Wow. Damn. Definitely looks different. Whoa. The unfamiliar girl snaps her glasses into place. And just like that, my entire perception of her changes. That's crazy. Anime disguises be like. I assume there's other stuff besides just the glasses, but it's funny. Or perhaps I belatedly realized I hadn't really looked at her before. It's like I'd preemptively dismissed her as a stranger.
いや、それより先輩、
なぜはこちらのセリフです。まあ、こうなってしま
I
った以
think
上
both of their reactions are so different now that the cat's out of the bag with their church things.
あの金髪の神祖から代行者の話を聞いていませんか？
Wow, they know everything as always. Executors, Inquisitors of the Holy Church, dispatched to hunt down vampires. Is CL saying she's one of them? Does that mean Ms. Noel is too? Now that I think about it, Arquette did mention that they work in two-man cells, a master and a disciple.
聞いているようですね。話が早くて助かります。そういうことですから、遠野くんは
This is our fight, senpai.
後の処理は先生に代わって私がします。
I think one of the lines is behind her ear. That's pretty subtle. And it goes down to her face across the jaw. Ooh, with that, CL turns her back on me and faces the vampire across the room. There's nothing I can say to stop her. I want to know what's really going on with her. And I don't see how she can possibly take on this monster by herself. But the knowledge that just saved my life roots me to the spot.
大公爵教会の犬らしく鼻だけは聞くと。
Love lowers his arm. Recognizing that his hands of flame have failed him, he faces his enemy down with his gaze alone.
だがしつけはなっていない。このような僻地まで足を。
I kind of agree. It would have been cooler if this was the reveal, actually. Yeah, I do agree on some of chat saying that. Like, it definitely lessens the impact now that we obviously knew already that CL and both CL and Noel are, you know, working for the church like that. So it would have been cool to get the reveal like this for both of them, if anything. But it's still a cool moment, though, I will say. But it definitely lessens the surprise.
飢えているのはあなたの方でしょう。
Ooh. Talk, queen, talk.
どこの首都か知りませんが。
You already know that for FGO? Yeah, but true, but not everyone does play FGO, though.
後々書類分けする時の目安にはなりますから。
名乗るほどの名はない。俺はこの通り棺一つで海を越えた復讐者。
Dude, he really is Dio. He traveled the sea in a coffin. XD.
次一つ。先日所属不明の輸送船が沖合で遭難した案件がありましたが、あれはあなたでしたか？それは遠路はるばるご苦労様。故郷にはもう自由になる食料もありませんか？人種すら違う異国にまで遠征とは没落の極みですね。
Her tone sounds indifferent, but her words bristle with barbs.
Thank you, Lichen 6.
Oh, Viking, thanks for skyping Skydub sub. Thank you so much. Hey, welcome back, maybe, to the Go Gang. Thank you so much. Even I can tell she's trying to get under his skin. Someone tell him to refresh if he's having ads. I think they will be gone if he has a sub after.
もとより俺の国に食い物はない。城の倉庫はとうに空だ。人間どもも1世紀前に逃げ去った。貴様ら犬ですら俺の国には近寄らん。まさに草一つ。
I think we're gonna do a little bit of overtime here for Tsukihime because I can't really pause right now. We'll pause when there's a good moment, but this is kind of in the middle of a thing, so we'll see. I struggle to believe what I'm hearing. Not only is Vlov conversing with a human, he seems impervious to her taunting. Something has changed since the confrontation at the hotel. His thirst, most likely. He must have drunk his fill. Even to my eyes, his mind and body radiate a newfound composure.
では何のためにこの町に田舎者らしく製品が美徳なのでしょう？
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
この国に踏み入った理由は治療と復讐だ。俺は体を裂く苦しみから 心を裂く苦しみから逃れるためにこの醜悪な町にやってきた。
Interesting.
気の利いた弁明を期
He's
待しま
not
したが
interested
用
at
は
all.
上ですか。失望しました。名乗らずとも結構です。
Damn, she doesn't even need to know more. She's done,
どこにで
dude.
もいる人に過ぎません。
What love hears in those words, I have no way of knowing. But his fury and bloodlust swell by the second. He glares at CL, eyes burning with the same madness I remember from the hotel.
汚れた大公者、お前は寒くはないのか。寒いと感じたことがないのか。お前には俺の苦しみがわからないのか。
ありません。熱も氷もとうの昔に過ぎ去りました。
Damn, that's kinda edgy.
そうか、難儀な女だ。ではその女の後を追え。貴様と交わす言葉はない。
The vampire raises his right arm towards CL.
またファイヤーくらいですか。
Or even she knows the spells.
その程度の呪いで私が燃やせるとでも。
She knows the jutsu.
その程度。
His voice takes on a certain edge, as though mock at his enemy's misplaced confidence.
それは一体どの程度だ。
And he unleashes true hellfire. A river of flame surges forth like the dam holding it has broken. It makes the fiery hands he had been using look like matchsticks by comparison. The raging torrent approaches, threatening to engulf CL whole, not to mention B and Ms. Noel behind her. Faced with that all-consuming wall of fire,
さて、これからどうしよう。
you're just flexing now. CL turns away with a theatrical sigh.
先輩
Bruh.
どうしようかなじゃなくて逃げないと早く。
あ、遠野くんには説明していませんでしたね。
Here we go.
ご安心のほど。魔術による発火なら私の
Well, that's
体に
pretty
は通
handy,
用し
yeah.
ませんから。
One could say. She seems quite proud of this fact. And she isn't lying. Before her, well, behind her now, the river of fire parts. Flames can't touch us. I don't feel the slightest heat.
いやでも先輩の体
Miss Noel and I are fine, but her body is taking the full brunt of the inferno.
ありがとうございます。でも熱くないから心配無用です。先ほどの手と違ってこちらは概念魔術ですから
Wow.
私の体でせき止められます。とにかく安全なのでしばらくこのままで放置しましょう。すぐに倒しに行ってもいいのですが遠野くんを巻き込み込め
Okay,
ませんから
okay, chill.
まずは相手の魔力を消耗させますね。
I nod dumbly. Even here in this hellish crucible, she is still the same person I know. The same person who saved my life that rainy night. I feel equal parts relief and fear. If this battle is as normal as to her going to school in the morning, then what exactly is it that's drawn me to her?
そろそろですね。波の魔術師なら一撃で底をつく火力を2分強持続。
Wow.
た
She
だの
knows
使
her
徒とは
stuff.
思えない呪力ですがそれもここまででしょう。
A note of unease creeps into CL's voice. Love grimaces. The torrent of fire is visibly sapping his strength. And yet I feel a mounting sense of dread. There's something about the madness building in the vampire's eyes as he burns through his reserves of blood. About the rapidly falling temperature of the cathedral we're in. And then I realize, last night was the same. Arquade speculated that he has the power to control fire, but she was wrong. It's the opposite. He isn't in pain because he's running out of blood. He's...
先輩
I call out to the girl standing stalwart and proud before me. It seems she too has realized her mistake, that this battle isn't what she thought. Oh, here comes the plot twist again. Yeah. Yeah. We are not hot, we are cold. The river of fire dissipates. Layers of air creak and groan against each other. Vlov clutches his chest in agony. His mouth gapes wide, wide enough to expel all that is inside him. His suffocating paranoia blossoms into baleful form.
あいつただの人なんかじゃないです。アルクエイドが言うにはあいつはソロ一人だって。
何ですかそれ。
Oh, now she's like, uh-oh.
ここは寒い。
Ooh. It buries everything in swirling white. Ooh. A battering storm of frozen malevolence. And in the middle of it all, I see something. A gaping hole. Too deep and dark, even for my eyes.
27層。まさか成り立て。そんな大物がどうして今よりにもよってこの町に来るんですか。
Uh-oh. The blizzard snatches Ciel's words away. The entire chamber is frozen over. Trying to exhaust Vlov's blood reserves was a mistake. This cold is many times more dangerous than his fire ever was. She badly misjudged our position. This was never a battle we could win by attrition. We should have finished Vlov while his thirst was still sated and he was at his weakest.
遠野君、広間の外に。ここにいると1分持ちません。
そりゃ逃げるけど先輩は。
今の装備ではその相手は。
Oh no.
それで
She
も
wasn't ready to face one of higher level. Ciel dashes through the raging blizzard. Her target, Vlov, stands as still as a statue. Perhaps preoccupied with his own pain, he doesn't even glance at her. We just might have a chance. If we can get close, we can still end this. But there are still 30 minutes between Vlov and us. And he's surrounded by a swarm of zombies that have managed to evade death. I'm certain I can't close that distance. Even Miss Noelle would probably be hard-pressed. But with a single swing of her arm, Ciel evens the odds. A volley of 5 needle-like blades flies through the air. Once left, once right, 10 zombies skewered in a heartbeat. She dashes through their ranks even as they fall, closing on Vlov's immobile figure. We can do this. I wonder if Ciel or I am more certain of victory in this moment. Oh, Vlov snaps his fingers. Amid the swirling snow, something strange happens. Oh, on the vampire's signal, the skewered zombies twitch. With the gas filling their stomachs ignites their bombs. Oh no. But it's fire, right? But is that normal fire? Does that still work on her? Oh no. Oh no. I lose sight of Ciel in the smoke and dust. With sudden horror, I realize that Vlov lacks any sense of self-preservation. That might be more dangerous than any inferno or blizzard he could summon. Here, underground, the greatest threat by far is a cave-in. If these explosions destroy the pillars keeping the roof up, we'll all be buried alive. Oh no. The chamber starts to crumble. No reason guides Vlov's actions. He's simply responding instinctively to an approaching threat. I've got to think carefully. This will be the last move I can make. Ciel, I don't know. What else could I do but to run to Ciel's aid? I don't know. I chase after her like my life depends on it. Once night falls, Vlov will regain his full powers. Our only chance is to defeat him now before the sun sets. Though she knew her chances were slim, Ciel chose to face him in the hopes of preventing another massacre like at the hotel. If she's not running away, neither can I. I'm still in one piece. I have stamina left. Even my head feels fine. I may not be able to kill Vlov myself, but if I could just get close enough, I could at least help CL finish him off. A zombie or two is the least of my concerns right now. I ready my knife to cut down the advancing zombies. But before they even come within my range, they detonate in rapid succession. Oh no! Oh no! Is it over? What was I thinking? Despite the lengths to which Arquette went to warn me, I still never really understood. Love never considered fighting humans to be anything more than a nuisance. Oh, CL cries out to stop me, but she's too late! Oh no. I wanted to help, but all I did in the end was hinder her. Oh no. Her voice is the last thing I hear before an avalanche of rubble comes down upon my head. Frick! We're dead. We're dead! Damn it! Damn it. Damn. So it was Noel. Alright. Fair enough. Damn. Dubious hint. We're still gonna finish this part, I think. Hello, we're back again. You're gonna be so disappointed. True. Not my fault. True. SMH game. Way to trick me.
CQ もしもしシエル君応答せよジエル君冷静になるんだ第13回から何も成長していない
Oh, come on. Don't need to rub it in, okay? I messed up, okay?
だってどう見てもただのパーフェクトコミュニケーションでなぜ人類は自分のことだけ棚にあげるのか壊れたクレーンかよ仕方ないにゃ今回も私がなんとかすっか
Oh. Alright. Rejection? Didn't even show what went wrong, I guess. What the hell, dude?
しかしだ
Oh. They show him getting like absolutely destroyed. Oh wow.
自分の安全を第一にしながら助けられる範囲
The moment he dies.
辛いだろうけどそれが人間の限界なんだこの際シエルは無視している
Sounds rough.
ここはカレーの重りを我慢するくらいの決断ですぐ近くの頼りない OL を助けてあげてほしい
Mortified. Oh, the big curry.
その OL 猫基準から見てニャカニャカの逸材助けておいて損はないぜ
She's so happy thinking about it. Snap out of it though.
そうですね
Damn, she has to admit it's right.
仕方ありません
Oh no.
遠野くんの気持ちは大切にとっておきますのでノエルさんを助けてあげてください
Oh, hello. Cameo.
でも助けてあげたからといって恩に着せてはいけませんよ
So why say dude?
遠野くんは学生ノエルさんは教師です万が一にも間違いは起こらないよう適切な距離を保ってくださいね
Yeah, she would never do anything clueless.
参考までに聞くけどもしこれでノエルとフラグが出ちゃったらどうするの
Well.
そんなの教えてシエル先生の方法回数が1回分増えるだけの
Well,
話
that's
です
an
よ
interesting implication. Alright.
そっかその場合許してシエル先生になりますよね
Alright, fair enough. Oh,
遠
Rip
野くんは
Noel.
初犯なので軽度の罰をノエルさんにはちょっと口では言えないもの
Okay.
は教習所かと思ったら監獄だった
Now she's not acting anymore.
生きろ
Alright. Fair enough. We'll get him back. We're still gonna continue. Overtime continues. We have to. I can't stop here. It's so in the middle of a big thing. I run towards Noelle. Suppressing the urge to follow Ciel, I look back at Miss Noelle. Haven't I only just resolved to do what I can? All I'll accomplish Stashik after Ciel is getting caught in those explosions. Wow, that summarized the whole bad end just there in one sentence.
Noelle sensei!
I crouch down to gather Miss Noelle's unconscious body in my arms. I can't leave her here. She'll be buried alive. My breath comes in ragged bursts as I hurry towards the passageway. About 20 meters to go. I have 20 seconds at best before the entire chamber comes crashing down. You always suggest that, right? But I can't. Unless there's no way this goes for another 90 minutes, right? There's no way. And otherwise they would be missing like so much of the rest of the stream. So nah. It's not realistic. I reject the thought that I could make it if I were on my own. With Miss Noelle slumped across my shoulders, I follow Ciel's cabana and escape. But in the end, I don't even have the time to regret my naivety. What? What? I squander my final moments on an act of futile resistance. I lower Miss Noelle to the floor and throw myself over her, shielding her body from the falling debris. You do realize if we do this full, then there's 0 Tsukihime next week. You don't want that, do you, right? Because that would be what's gonna happen if that happens. I kind of want to keep it weekly, though, you know? We'll just do maybe like a longer session of Silk Song and shorter Tsukihime next week or something. We'll figure it out. An avalanche of bricks and dust descends from above. And Tonosuke vanishes from this world without a trace! This whole thing was a... Oh, what the hell? Bruh. So it was the first choice of them all that was... YouTube, sorry, I have to cut this part, but we'll be right back, okay? Oh, wow, day 5. So, they changed the name, because it was still the fire thing, right? Now it's Icebound Ocean. What the hell, bro? They changed it. Okay, I think this is the pause point. I know it's blue balls, but this is now the pause point. Because right now we're gonna enter... This is a good point to pause because now everything after this now is guidelines as far as I know. So this will be the last video I can put out that can be uploaded normally, okay? So this is why I'm gonna stop here. And also we're overdue to play Silk Song as well on this stream. Okay, also, sorry I can't show my reaction to the opening. It's copyrighted music. But if you want to see my reaction, you can check my Twitch VOD, I guess. It'll be there. So, there you go. I just can't put that on YouTube, unfortunately. But that was cool. I like the trailer. You may have seen the end of it as well. Me commenting about it there. Okay. But awesome. Let's do a save here. Let's see the beautiful new... Like day 5 change from Fire and Blood 2 to Icebound Ocean. Wow, that's cool, man. Okay, there you go. Cool. Great sesh, great sesh. So yeah, this is now officially the final normal upload. Everything up until this point is fine to upload, but starting from next week, we will have the guidelines part. So those will be handled differently. I'm going to post the disclaimer video before the next part as well to explain it to people that might not see these. So yeah, I'm going to try. Wish me luck. Hopefully it's gonna go fine. If not, I will play this by myself, but I would still rather do it like this because it's really fun streaming this and then uploading it as a let's play as well. So hoping it all works out. But yeah, those will be handled differently. 24 hours up for starting from next week and then unlisted, but they will be visible in the playlist. So always use the playlist if you're watching this series on YouTube. But yeah, there you go. That'll do it for this part. Great part. A lot of this was very different because I did this bad end already in Arcade route where he actually just fully dies there. This was very different and cool. So yeah, we're in the Seal route, yay, properly, officially, let's go. So hey, if you like this video, like on it on YouTube, it really helps out, and subscribe not to miss out on future videos, because again, I'm gonna try and keep this as weekly as I can, unless something crazy happens on Sundays, there might be a break, but yeah, trying to keep up the weekly progress. Shout out to my patrons on the screen right now for supporting the channel, and otherwise, hey, thank you for watching this video, and hope to see you next week for something spicy, maybe, you never know. So we're gonna be diving into the guidelines. Okay. Have a great day, and see you in the next one. Bye.